The haunted Brown Hotel and Theater in Louisville, Kentucky plays host to ghosts, monsters, and blue oyster cult. Sitting across the lobby of the Brown Hotel in Louisville with his back to the wall sat a young man. He slouched in the overstuffed armchair, looking up towards the balcony of the mezzanine. It was late in the afternoon, and he was killing time to show time. The Brown was born upscale in the roaring 20s to compete with the Seelbach Hotel just down the street, which was built with the grandeur of the old world European hotels. The Brown Hotel and its owner, James Graham Brown, had a tough row to hoe catching up with the Seelbach, which was almost 20 years its senior. It had even been immortalized in F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby. Living in Great Neck, where Fitzgerald had lived when he started the novel, and based much of it on, the Seelbach might have been a better choice for the young man, or maybe not, as his taste ran toward science fiction and the bizarre, and this afternoon this place was getting its weird on. Curly haired, decked out in black, and still wearing his shades, he recognized the face of the man looking down from the mezzanine. It was plastered all over the hotel. He slid out of his chair and made his way serpentine to the stairs. The Gothic cabinet on the landing loomed above him, its carved wooden gestures catching the setting sun, laughing at him, making him question nightly his sanity. At the top of the stairs, he was met with a rush of activity. A bridal party was rushing by, elegant and at great expense. The ceremony was over, the bride and groom were on the way to the Brown for the reception, and the guests were streaming in. The young man from Long Island crossed over to the railing just down from where he'd seen the old man. He looked out across the lobby. It was all hustle and bustle, and no one even noticed the bizarre symbol emblazoned on his chest, or how, when he turned his wrist just the right direction, it caught the sun from the windows. A thin beam of light scanned across the room. Looking to his left, jutting out from behind one of the columns, he saw a cigar glow as the owner took a puff. For a moment, he caught the profile of the face, and it was James Graham Brown, the man who built the Brown Hotel. Eric Bloom of the band Blue Oyster Cult moved from his spot by the railing to see for himself, face to face, a man dead for over 50 years. But there was no one there, just an empty space and the smell of a cigar. He looked down in the lobby, into his own eyes, still wearing the shades, but now 77 years old and staring up at the cartoon character of his younger self slouching in that overstuffed chair.